Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I'm so honored to have you visiting my channel for this monthly energetic forecast. Of all the places you could be, you are here with me, and I could not be more thankful to you for that. So this reading is for all of my beautiful Libras out there. That is Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus. So I'm going to be channeling messages about blessings you may expect, challenging energy you may face, a message from your amazing guides, as well as even a mantra for this beautiful September. So we are officially in Virgo season, and I don't know about you guys, but I'd love to know from you all in the comments if it's been a very active month so far in terms of spirit contact. I've been receiving just like downloads and downloads of information every single day, having different sort of like encounters with the spirit realm. And if you guys have been receiving any sort of channel messages or experiences from spirit, please feel free to comment if you're comfortable enough to. But the message that I got this morning was about being very careful as to how we choose to express our own divinity. Very briefly, it's about how everything in existence is a reflection, representation, or personification of the all, the divine, spirit, God, the Most High, whatever you refer to it as. Everything is an embodiment of spirit. And this is why it is so important for us to forgive each other and ourselves. The divine is present and existing within each of us. Every single being we encounter is like encountering the divine in a different form. So we are the ones that choose how and in what way to express the divinity that lives within us. We can either honor our own sacredness and the divinity in everything and everyone else, or we cannot honor that. And it is our prerogative, it's our right to choose, but we will not be able to escape karma, and we will not be able to escape ourselves. Karma honors divinity because karma itself is divine. We honor divinity because we are divine beings. The less that we honor our own sanctity, the harder the universe goes in trying to show us the error of our ways, because the universe wants us to stay true to our own divine being. Everything exists to remind us of the love the Creator has for us, because Spirit created us through unconditional love. To honor the sacred divinity that lives within us, it is our responsibility to lead and act from a place with love. This ensures that we are doing our part. Whether we receive that love and support back is completely irrelevant. It's just our job to be accountable for how we express our divinity, and whatever does not reciprocate that back to us in this physical realm will have to deal with its own reflection, actions, and choices. And that goes for all of us, right? So honor Spirit by leading with love, and everything else will just fall into place. And I thought that was such a powerful message, and I really wanted to share that with you guys, because sometimes we need a little bit of a reminder just how precious and remarkable we are. Life can get tough and it kicks our ass from time to time, but we are not products of this life. We are products of divinity. We literally are made up of stardust, you guys. So that should say something right there. Moving on to this reading, before we get started, let me just say this is a general reading for all of my Libras out there. So in order for this general message to speak to your individual spirit, you must be intuitively connected to this reading. To help you guys get your own psychic abilities activated, I'm going to be offering a 30-second meditation. So if you'd like to participate, take a deep breath in for about 5 seconds, hold that breath for 3 seconds, and exhale out of your mouth for 6 to 7 seconds. After breathing deeply a few times, you should be calm and relaxed. And when you're ready, we'll go on ahead and start that meditation right now. All right, so hopefully that meditation helped you to spiritually connect to me and the energy of this reading. I want to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and spirited self for coming through to deliver this beautiful message today. Please don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos if you haven't already. And I want to lastly say a huge thank you to each and every one of you guys for just showing so much support and love to not just me and this channel, but to each other. Like, I see you guys supporting each other, and we're really just building just such an amazing space. You know, the space it is that we're building, we're really protecting it with love and light and just the most amazing energy and support. And I love that, and I love you guys for that. It might not feel like it, but we are making a difference for a lot of people, you know. So just really thank you guys from like the bottom of my heart. But now that I've spent 24 hours getting to the reading, let's go on ahead and get to the reason that you actually clicked on this video, which is for your September energetic forecast. Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with this card all the way over here to the left, and this is going to be showing me the blessings that you may encounter for this beautiful month of September. And we have the 5 of Cups. So your blessings are going to come in disguise this month, Libra. Your blessings may not feel like blessings or like whatever you'd expect a blessing to feel like, but just know that this situation, relationship, or circumstance that ends up not working out is all for your benefit. There's a major blessing in that plan or expectation falling through. There's a method to the chaos and disappointment. It just won't be available knowledge to you until this situation unfolds entirely. Something will reveal itself to you, and when it does, you're going to be so happy that this thing or person or idea or whatever it was did not work out. You're going to be thanking your lucky stars. You're going to be thanking strangers, spirit, animals, yourself. You're going to be thanking everyone. You're going to be so happy that this didn't work out, and that's a major blessing for you. It's like that saying, like, man, I really dodged a bullet. You know, the benefit here is you realizing that this was never a fortunate situation for you, or this was never meant for you. Sometimes the biggest blessing that we can hope for is truth and clarity, where we can see a person for who they are, or we can see that situation for what it truly is, because the truth is power, and the power in the truth lies in the space of you knowing all of the information. So now you can decide if you want to even interact or deal with this thing or not. Another blessing here, which is really odd, and I don't want to say it, but I have to, but another blessing I'm seeing is someone else in your life or from your past, or someone maybe that you're not that close with. There's somebody like around you, somebody in your environment, maybe you work with them. I don't know, but there's somebody around you in your environment that is going to realize that they really screwed up with you. I see karma hitting them in a way where the truth is realized for them as well, and they see you for who you are now. There's a lot of truths coming in September for my Libras, and this is dealing with you and the people around you. I see people realizing something about some of you here, and the thing is this will offer you some closure, Libra. Whether this was a personal relationship or a business one or family, the closure that's coming won't feel like this Five of Cups for you anymore. The Five of Cups is all about somebody crying over the cups that they spilled and not realizing the others that they still have standing intact. I see the closure coming for you in a big way where you can finally say, I got my justice. Now you know what you did, and now I know that you know what you did, and that'll be very healing for you, Libra. Just to hear someone acknowledge what has happened or what they did or how they may have disappointed you or hurt you or how they made you feel will be very beneficial in terms of healing for you. And I don't want to say this was a blessing to see someone else dealing with their own choices, but for many of my Librans, this closure has been a long time coming. And this card is the number 5. All the 5s in tarot represent this point of no return, where we either keep going forward or we go backwards to where it is that we came from. But either way, we're not coming back to this place, you know. This is your point of no return, where you can finally say, thank God I am done with this. Whether you decide to keep this individual, this idea, this feeling, mindset, lifestyle, whatever it is around afterwards is completely up to you, but it'll be in a space where you can start fresh either way, and that's beautiful. All the 5s in tarot, they basically deal with like a point of no return or acceptance. I guess you could say it's acceptance is where it's like, okay, this is a situation, this is what I'm dealing with, this is what it is, this can't change, or I'm not even going to waste my energy trying to change this situation, so I'm just going to move on with my life, however that means. If that means going forwards or going backwards, whatever it means, I'm done with this particular chapter. All right, so let's go on ahead and check out this middle card here. This is going to be showing me the challenging energy that you may encounter, and we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, sometimes you have to go backwards to move forwards. Sometimes you have to stop in order to do. Sometimes you have to be inverted to see right side up. And this is the odd thing about life, Libra. There's no right way to do life. There's no one way or no right way to do anything when it comes to life, because life is a lesson and a journey that we are all on. There's no specific way or no specific blueprint for anyone to follow. So whatever it may be that you're beating yourself up about, like, man, if I wouldn't have done this, then this wouldn't have happened. Or if I would have done this, then this would have turned out this way. No, not necessarily, because nothing is permanent. Nothing is concrete when it comes to anything. Everything evolves, changes, morphs, dies, transitions, however you look at it. Everything changes because everything is energy first, and energy is constantly morphing, changing, moving. So everything changes. So you can't look at your life and think, well, things are supposed to go like this and be like that. Don't make this concrete plan for yourself that you have to stick to, because you will be met with disappointment eventually. Save yourself the headache by not viewing life with this one-track mind or this one perception. You are Libra. You are the sign of scales to represent balance. You know better than any other sign how to view things from all angles. That's how you maximize opportunities, is by seeing everything as an opportunity, or by seeing everything as, well, maybe it didn't go how I want it to, but it still worked out in my favor. And that may sound like a little bit like denial or a bit of narcissism, but it isn't. It's seeing life properly for the way that it's supposed to be seen, which is formless. Humans are the ones that try to make all of these boundaries, forms, and rules to adhere to, but we only make life more difficult. Seeing life as this moving vehicle that's always changing and evolving will better prepare you for those moments where things don't go your way. It will help ease you in and out of the moments where you really wanted something to work this way or that way. Don't see life as either or, because when you see life as black and white, either or, you are literally creating resistance for yourself, where certain things become an enemy to you almost. You don't want to see life as, I want this and I don't want that, because everything you throw into that pile of things you don't want becomes an opponent. You want to capitalize on life by making all of life and all of this experience an ally. Make life your ally this month, Libra. See every moment and experience as your friend, your supporter, your ally that is working for your highest and greatest good, and watch your life unfold in the most extraordinary way. All right. So let's go on ahead and check out this card over here. This is going to be showing me the overall energy that you may be dealing with for this month of September. And we have Strength in reverse. Wow. Yes, something was not meant for you, Libra. The card Strength is all about taming the beast in a general sense. It's about exercising other forms of strength. The general consensus would tell you that strength is all about dominating your opponent, breaking something to your will. But this card says, no, we don't have to dominate. In fact, we're going to make this lion a friend instead of taking it or domesticating it. Instead, we want the lion to be exactly who he is. We want him to be the king of this jungle, but instead we want him to work with us and not against us. I see you converting your life, Libra. I see enemies becoming allies, or people that want to become your ally. It's up to you. But I see you converting these losses into victories. I see you dominating your strength and force, but with something stronger than strength itself. And the only thing stronger than strength is will and love. That's power that lies within. Heart can beat brute strength or brute force any day, because when the heart is committed to something, nothing can break that. Brute force can be broken down over time, but willpower is something that never fades, it never tires, and it never gets weary. It has an infinite source of power to keep going no matter what it faces. That's courage, and courage is true strength. That's what love is. Love is will by means of compassion. This is what I'm seeing for you overall this month, Libra. I'm seeing you rely on that inner power and using your natural talents to sway and influence the change that you want to see in your life. So whoever and whatever is showing resistance towards you, I'm seeing you break them down bit by bit by bit until their heart softens to you. They won't know how or why, but these beings that are working against you will have this just change of heart all of a sudden one day, and this thing or these people will see you as someone valuable to their life, or they'll see you from an empathetic stance. They'll see you as more relatable, or they'll see something different about you that makes them go, wow, you're a person too, you have feelings too, you have a heart too. This thing or people will see you as someone valuable to their life. They will try to make amends, and it is up to you, like I was saying, if you want that to happen or not. But I see you triumphing over enemies and resistance this month, Libra. To be able to convert or transmute energy, beings, and especially people like that is very powerful, and it's miraculous. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this card over here. This is going to be showing me the messages from your spirit guides for the month of September. So let's see what they got to say. And we have the King of Wands in reverse. So I hear your guides saying you don't need to do much. All you have to do is just be you. Whoever or whatever may be working against you or just wanting to see you fall or is envious of you, I'm hearing your guides say you don't have to do anything besides separate yourself. Separate yourself as far and as much as you can from these beings. Don't even argue back though. Don't respond. Don't give them an ounce of your energy. Because when you walk away from these negative people or these beings, these things maybe, they're going to be left to only deal with themselves. When you exit stage left and remove yourself from their life, they're going to see their own reflection and how they treated you or chased you away. And the only person that they're going to have to put their negativity on is themselves, because you've removed yourself from the equation so they can no longer affect you. So now the only person they're going to be affecting is themselves, and they're not going to be able to deal with their own reflection. They're not going to be able to deal with their own negativity. They're not going to be able to deal with their own bullshit, basically, excuse my French, but they're going to see their part in things. I knew I was seeing someone else with this 5 of Cups, but whoever or whatever this is, they feel really bad, almost like foolish or like dumb, I want to say, for treating you the way that they treated you, like, is what I'm feeling. And not to call them dumb, but it's just, I'm almost like picking up what they're feeling about themselves, like, damn, why did I treat them that way? Or, oh my God, that was really bad, or that was really stupid. Like, they're a person too, like how I was saying earlier. So they felt really bad, almost foolish, I want to say, when you left the picture, because they had no one else to blame for their shortcomings or their issues. They realized very quickly, oh my God, I've been pointing fingers at the wrong person this entire time. These people may never admit this to you, but just know that they had a huge change of heart towards you that is coming this month. Your guides are also saying to walk with your head held high this month, Libra. I don't know what happened specifically in some of your lives, being that this is a general reading, but I hear your guides loud and clear saying, walk with your head held high, walk with your head up, walk with purpose and intention and integrity and grace. Compose yourself, because you are going to be vindicated this September. Whatever or whoever may have tried to put you down or diminish your validity, I see them putting some respect on your name this month. I see them saying, oh, you know what? I was wrong about you. You're actually not the way that I thought you were. You're actually not the person that I tried to make you out to be. Your guides are coming through so strong. I hear them saying, do not allow these people to intimidate you or to drain you. Do not allow them to make you feel any less than who you are. If these are people you can avoid because you work with them, or you go to school with them, or you live with them, whatever it may be, you walk with confidence in knowing that they're about to see how wrong they were about you. This will bring you healing and closure for many of you. I knew I was seeing healing or closure of some sort, but this is exactly where that's coming from. You're going to be vindicated. Your name is going to be cleared of these things that people may have been trying to say against you. Your name being cleared is going to bring healing and closure for very many of you this month of September, okay? So let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards to see what else it is that we have going on here. And the very first one that we have is Inner Voice. Such a beautiful card, right? With Inner Voice, what I'm getting here is, this is pretty much what I've been talking about this reading. Do not allow anyone or anything to confuse you about who you are. You are whoever you say you are, not who they say you are. These beings have zero authority over your life. You are the only one with authority over your life. So don't give them any power, credibility, or energy, because they wouldn't know what to do with it anyways. They don't even know how they feel. And that's why by the end of this month, they're going to be having a completely different change of heart towards you. So don't put stock in anyone or anything that doesn't even know how they feel. Listen to that inner voice that tells you how powerful you are, how good you are, and how worthy you are of respect. Even if a person knows how they feel, you shouldn't put too much stock into it. You shouldn't take it as word and bond, because it really is just an opinion at the end of the day. Everybody has an opinion, and it's not worth very much. You know, you take what it is that you want to apply to your life and throw everything else in the trash that you don't want to accept, right? So, you know, like I said, it's not necessarily like narcissism or denial, but this is really about protection, especially when you're around certain people that just want to drain or be negative. This is really all about protection for you, okay? The next card that we have here is Flowers Fickle. What was I just talking about? This is insane. I didn't even know this card was in this deck. This is crazy. I cannot believe this. This card is for sure confirmation that these beings do not know how they feel, and they will be having a change of heart towards you. Fickle is something that isn't stable or secure, so it can't even hold the ground that it wants to stand on. You stand firmly grounded in your own knowing of who you are and your own worth, because if you leave it up to whoever this is, they won't know their head from their ass, basically. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just what I'm getting here. They don't even know if they love you, if they're jealous of you, if they dislike you, because none of this has anything to do with you. For whatever reason, you trigger these people's insecurities, weaknesses, or shortcomings, and because of that, they don't like the reflection it is that you give them, or the reflection it is that they see through you. You're just reflecting back to them who it is that they are. You're like a mirror, a walking mirror, you know? Or you're like a walking sponge where you're just soaking up all these energies and then serving it back to people. And these people that are more so negative beings, they can't take what it is that they're experiencing. They can't take the truth looking back at them. They can't take encountering or dealing with their own energy. So because of that, they don't like the reflection it is that you give them, but it's not your fault, and it's not the reflection situation or you that they have an issue with. It's actually themselves, and they're just not evolved enough to see that or to comprehend it. But they will be by the end of this month for sure. The next card that we have here is New Moon Promise. Yeah, you need to make a commitment to yourself, Libra, that from here on out, because you're going to be getting your closure and your vindication where your name is going to be cleared this month, you need to make a promise to yourself that after you've been cleared, you will never allow another person or being or anything to ever cause you to forget who you are. No one is worth your identity. Know yourself and walk with that, and walk with your head held high, no matter who or what is on your side. You don't need anyone to be on your side. Of course, we need people, we need camaraderie, we have emotional needs, we have social needs, we have needs as a human being. But at the end of the day, you don't need anybody to live or to survive. You were born alone, you're going to die alone. We don't need people, People teach us a lot, others teach us a lot, our relationships teach us a lot, and they reveal very much to us about our own selves. But what we don't need is people. We don't need their opinions. We don't need especially people that are not supporting our greatest and highest good. These are people that you definitely do not need. Okay, so all you need is the knowledge and strength of who it is that you are, and others will catch on to that whether they like it or not. But no one really cares if they like it, right? And then the next card that we have here is Thinker. And you are a thinker. But these thoughts, are they for you or are they against you? Like I mentioned earlier in your reading, you have to stop making these separations where it's like you versus the world, or this is what I want and this isn't what I want. These separations have become opponents for you, Libra. See the benefit in all things, and you will be victorious in all things every single time, because you won't see opponents, you won't see challenges, you won't see enemies. Instead, you're going to see friends, allies, and supporters. Instead, you're going to see stepping stones. You're going to see stair steps instead of challenges and obscurities and difficulties. You're going to see ways to elevate. So even when the times where you feel a loss, it's going to be a win for you. All right. The very last card that I have for my Libras here is Love. This is beautiful. And let me just hold this up because I don't think I held this one up for you guys. So this is a very beautiful card, and this is dealing with the heart chakra. So what did I tell you, Libra? Love is your strength. Compassion is your strength. Like this strength card here, right here, your light and love and high vibing energy is going to convert your enemies to allies and your resistance to support. This is what happens when we use love as strength and as protection. Nothing is more powerful than love and the light. These two things bring clarity by illumination and truth through compassion. This is the heart chakra. So really work on your heart space this month, Libra. This card is saying compassion, forgiveness, and empathy is your strength this month. So a really good mantra that I think would be amazing for you guys for this month of September is, I give love and I receive love because I am love. And just watch how the whole universe just starts to show you so much love, appreciation, and respect. When you look at the universe with loving eyes, the universe will see you as loving eyes. And if it doesn't see you through loving eyes, it won't even come in your direction. But you have to make sure that you are seeing life, your reality, your environment, the people around you, and yourself through loving eyes first. Okay. So this is all that I'm saying for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I want to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself for coming through and delivering such a beautiful message today. I pray that this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. Please do not forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos if you haven't already. But until then, you guys stay strong, stay blessed, stay safe, keep conquering the world, and I'll be back next time. All right. Bye, guys.